Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to today's class. So till today we have learned about the functions that are used to extract the data. Like we have learned about the left function, we have learned about the right function, the mid function, and what these three functions actually did. So they actually helped us to extract the values from a particular text. And then we have learned about the length function. And what this length function actually did was actually the length of a particular function, and the value that was actually returned to us was actually the length of that particular text. And then some other dynamic function that we have learned is about the search function. And what did we do with the search function? So we were giving like a text within a value or else a value within a value, and in order to find it out we were using this search function. Okay, and now we are going to see about the functions that are actually used to combine the data. So till today we have learned about the functions that is used to extract the data. Next we are going to see about the function that is used to combine the data. And we call that function as concatenates. So therefore we are going to learn about the concatenate function. So therefore we are going to concatenate between 2 or more and up to 250 values. Okay. That is 2 or more and up to a number of 255. So let's see that. So we are having a sheet called concatenate, and within that our example file is already open. We are having our last name in it and our first name too. So a properly defined list means it will be like when you keep everything in separate columns. That is, you will be keeping the first name, second name, and the last name in separate columns, and that we call as a separately defined list. It is because when it is like this, we will be able to sort the data independently, and we will be able to filter and manipulate it too. And therefore, we will be able to do all our works independently. But occasionally, there are times when we want all these together. Like if it is to make a mail label, then we want this first name and the last name together. And in the same way, if it is for anything, so it is always better to keep everything in separate columns because we will be able to do the sorting and the manipulation independently. But in some cases, we will be in need of it all together. And in such cases, this concatenate will be mostly useful for us. Okay, so let's see how to do this. So here choose a column name. And then we have to concatenate this. So this is actually a text-based one. And when it is a text-based formula, within the formulas, you have to go to the text option. And within that text, you will be having the concatenate option. Within the concatenate, as the text one, what you should give? You should give our first name. And as a text 2, what you have to give? It is not the second name that you have to give as the text 2. And you should never give like that. It is because between this first name and the second name, there is something in the middle. What's it? There's a space. So as the text 2, we have to give a space. And while giving the space, you should give it in a double quote. And as a text 3, you have to give the last name. Okay. See. And now we have got it concatenated. Then we can copy the same equation. It's quite simple, and this is how this concatenate function actually works. That is, in order to combine 2 or more values, which is up to 252, you will be using this function called concatenate, and that's all about it. So I hope you all understood it. Should all make your own example and try to work it out on your own. If you have any doubts, drop it on Ask a Question. Okay, thank you.
How would I promise you a bright future? Learn now, pay after you land a job. Register now.